everyone. Welcome to Trina's Tip Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm so excited to be here live again on another Tuesday, and I've got something really exciting I want to talk to you about. June is National Homeownership Month. So I wanted to talk about being a homeowner and things that I've learned over the 20 plus years of selling real estate and working here in Tallahassee with first-time home buyers, with investors, banks, with foreclosures that have been good deals for my buyers to pick up on. So there's a few things I want to talk about. First-time home buyers are always my favorite buyers, though. They're so excited and so thirsty for knowledge, and they enjoy the entire process. Investors, not so much, but with first-time home buyers, they're for sure my favorite. When I first became an agent, that was all I had basically. It was first-time home buyers. My first listings were student condos, and so first-time home buyers were coming in and buying those condos, and most of them have become repeat customers, and some of them are even agents themselves now, which is really exciting because I get to help them with their careers and watch what they do with their friends and family, and that's great. So I want to talk about renting versus owning, especially here in Tallahassee. Rents are the highest in the state because of our universities, and we are the capital. So we have really high rent here. Now, if you've been thinking about renting, if you've been renting and you're thinking about buying, there's a few things I want to tell you about owning versus renting. Rent is often more than your mortgage. I know a lot of people don't think that's true, but it is. Rent here is high, and your mortgages with as low as interest rates are. A lot of first-time home buyers that I work with are really surprised to find out that when they go to buy something and they pre-qualify with the lender, that their payment is going to be less than their rent. They're really shocked to hear that. So right off the bat, you're probably going to save money purchasing. Your costs are also more predictable. Most mortgages are based on fixed rate mortgage, so your payments are going to be the same for the life of your loan. When you're renting, a lot of you know this too, that your rents go up. Typically once a year when it's time for the lease to renew, and that's also why there's a lot of turnover rates here in Tallahassee, is because students come and go, and when the rent goes up, they've got to find somewhere cheaper to go. So that's another thing, is you know how much your payments are going to be. And homes typically increase in value, so you build equity into your home right away, and that's your nest egg for later. So you're really putting it away and saving money, even though you don't realize that that's what's going on. It really is. About owning a home versus renting is you're responsible for your maintenance. So I like to tell buyers at closing or before, like when we're doing home inspections, your home is like your body. You've got to keep it up. You've got to do maintenance on it. You've got to take care of it and pay attention to it, or it's going to get out of shape like we do. If we just sit around and eat ice cream and watch TV, your home declines also if you don't pay attention to it and you become neglectful. So that is one thing, that if you have a property manager, you can pick up the phone and call them when something goes on, but when you're a homeowner, you're responsible for it. If you own a condo, though, the HOA is responsible for all of your exterior maintenance, typically your lawn, your roof, your siding, if there's like wood rot or anything when the roof needs to be replaced. Those are all things that come out of your homeowners association costs. But that's only if you own a condo. If you own a townhome or single family residence, you're responsible for all that. What to do when you're looking to buy a home. Now that you've decided to jump into being a homeowner, there are a few things that you should do as your first steps to being a homeowner. The very first step is talk to a lender. A lot of people start by kind of looking at property online or maybe going to some open houses, but once you've decided that yes, this is what I want to do and I want to be a homeowner, make sure you visit a lender and get pre-qualified. You're going to have to bring them your tax documents. You're going to have to bring them bank statements. You're going to have to bring them credit card statements. They're going to have to run your credit. The better your credit score, the better your interest rate. That's one thing that you need to know also. So close any kind of unnecessary accounts, credit cards that you've had for a while that you don't use, close them. And also, once you've started the process with the lender, don't buy anything else. I had a closing fall through once early on in my career because my little buyers were so excited that a week before closing, they went out and bought all new furniture on credit. Well, that made them no longer qualify for their loan. So don't do that. Just don't buy anything. Put everything on hold once you decide to move forward with a home buying purchase. Then you're going to look for a home that fits your budget. And it's more than just a mortgage payment that you have to think about. There's other factors that include your homeowner's insurance, homeowners association dues, which vary from neighborhood to neighborhood. Here in Tallahassee, though, ours aren't bad at all. People from South Florida pay hundreds of dollars a month, and ours are like a couple a year, if that. Your utility bills, your utility and electric bills, your water, and sometimes maintenance things can be overlooked. So when you're out looking at homes, sellers provide a property disclosure, or you're going to have home inspections, and you're going to find out like how old the roof is, how old the AC is, and then we can start kind of budgeting for when repairs will be needed and plug all that into. Your closing costs, that's something your lender will talk with you about. Inspections, you can have a home inspection, a radon inspection, which is a radon gas. That's a whole nother topic that we'll talk about later, but that's an inspection. And if you're not on a sewer system and you're on a septic tank, you want to have your septic tank inspected too. I know it's a really poopy topic, but it's something that needs to be done. So there's some resources that are out there, and there's grants for first-time home buyers through TLC. It's Tallahassee Lenders Consortium. And they have grants and programs for first-time home buyers. Some of them have to be paid back when the house sells. Some of them don't. You can contact me to find out more about that. So just make sure you message me in this if you have any questions about any of the stuff that I've talked about, or if you need lender information, Tallahassee Consortium information, inspections, whatever. I'll help you through that. So just make sure you message me, and I'll get it later and respond back. Also, there's a really great resource that I have. This book is Your First Home. It is a proven path to home ownership. It's written by Gary Keller and Dave Jenkins and Jay Papasan. They are our founders and owners of Keller Williams. And there is a complete path of step-by-step process of what to do to buy your first home. So this is a great book, and I'm going to be giving it away. If you're a first-time home buyer, comment below that you're a first-time home buyer, and I'll enter you in it to win the book, and we'll pick the winner Friday. So make sure you comment below and let me know that you're a first-time home buyer and you want the book. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and we're going to discuss protecting your investment and protecting it with security systems. And we're going to have someone here from Vector to talk about what to do after you have the investment and you want to protect it. So again, comment below if you have any questions or what you'd like to discuss in the future for Trina Tips Tuesday. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Bye.